Well, we kind of knew this was happening anyway, but now it has been absolutely confirmed. It is no longer just are they testing the waters, they have jumped feet first in, or should we say face first? And we have to talk about, obviously, it's on everyone's lips, the Harry Potter series that's coming out on HBO. Yes, it was supposed to be, it's even labeled as faithful adaptation of the books. But guess apparently not by the casting, and not only how much this is going to change people's perception of Snape, but it's also going to change the context of a lot of things that happen to Snape in the books. So let's just go into it first. It's a very short article. We're going to present it this way, but while we're presenting it, you can go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Harry Potter HBO series confirms casting for Dumbledore, Snape, McGonagall, Hagrid, and more Hogwarts staffers. So we've got the teachers, we got the uppers. They're officially confirming this cast. The cast now includes these series regulars, and what they mean by series regulars is the book regulars. John Lithgow as Dumbledore, the only one who's actually not British, and this will be the last thing that he ever does in his life because he will perish during the course of this filming. Janet McTeer, who a lot of people actually thought was a good choice for the casting of Minerva McGonagall. I kind of agree with that. She has gotten the role. Papa Asidu. Now, this is the one that everyone is like up in arms about. Severus Snape, you know, the one who's sallow skinned, the one whose skin goes like sour milk, the one who's frosty. We're not talking about Nick Frost right now. We're still talking about Severus Snape, the one who has a hook nose. Well, now we got a flat nose playing him. Great. He's not even chocolate milk. He is straight up African Zimbabwean black. Dark as night. The only thing sallow about him is his teeth whenever he wakes up in the morning before he's brushed them. And we also have Nick Frost, which is a great casting as Hagrid. If you haven't seen him in stuff like Hot Fuzz, he does a lot of stuff with Simon Pegg. This is a absolutely great casting, especially because Robbie Coltrane's version in the films was so beloved. All they got to do is slap this giant beard on him, maybe some prosthetics, maybe shoot him with a little bit of, what should we say, force perspective. I think he could really do a great job with that. Yeah, it had been previously reported that all four actors were in talks, but now they are absolutely 100% confirmed. In addition to the confirmations, Luke Thallon, who I have never heard of before and never seen before, he is doing, and what I don't like about this article is the recurring role of Professor Quirrell. He's only in the first book. So I don't know how much you want to say a recurring role, but the Philosopher's Stone, that's where Quirrell is the guy that's there. Paul Whitehouse will appear in the recurring role of Argus Filch. And if you need it, that's a very good casting for Filch. One thing besides that, just block that out of your mind if you can at all. Look at the age and the look of all these actors and this one actress. They fit. They completely fit. So had they actually nailed Snape, one of the most pivotal characters in the entire book series, I think everyone would be on board with it. But the thing is, now that they've like doubled down and tripled down on hiring this guy, a lot of people are jumping ship. Now, will we see the first 2 or 3 episodes, maybe even in the entire first season, absolutely go crazy with how many people are streaming it and viewing it? Probably, because people want to see what they're going to do and or laugh at it, because yeah, a bunch of white kids are now going to bully a black dude who simps for a white girl who has nothing, it has no interest in him whatsoever. And guess what? Lily wasn't a 400-pound bitch, and that's normally who black people simp for whenever they choose their white women. Lily was not thick. But they go on and we're happy to announce these castings. And then it just goes into like, okay, here's who's doing it. And Mark Mallow, director of multiple episodes, and the executive producer goes out and say this. We're delighted to have such extraordinary talent aboard. And we can't wait to see them bring these beloved characters to new life. Well, when he's hung upside down on a tree, don't worry, that's in the book. That's not even racist. That's what's going to happen. Whenever it's a black actor being done that way, you kind of see how the context changes quite a bit more, rather than just he was a poor, ugly little bastard who turned evil for those reasons. And Lily was the only thing that like kept a light on in his heart. And this is why Ultimately, and I'm not going to go too much into the book talk, but ultimately, Harry distrusts him, accuses him of stealing. Harry doesn't like him the entire time, and he doesn't like Harry. So rather than a whole backstory that needs to be uncovered, the way that it's going to come out in this show is that it's going to come out as race relations, and that's not even the point of the Harry Potter books. That never shows up. The only race relations things that show up in the books is pure blood, muggle-born, and mudbloods. So I don't know why we have to bring our modern day politics into it. J.K. Rowling has said absolutely nothing about this crap, by the way. She has said absolutely nothing. She has been radio silent. So where is she with this? She's executive producing on this thing. Does she actually have a say? Or are they just attaching her name so that they can hoodwink other people to go see it? I don't know. But here's another thing. And here's where I think there's going to be a whole other absolute bombshell. They have not announced Harry, Ron, Hermione, who are they casting. They are expected to begin filming this summer. Well, this summer is 2 or 3 months away. And there hasn't even been rumors about who they're talking to. There haven't been photos of who they might be talking to, who might fit the thing. I think one of these is going to be race swapped. Who knows? Maybe this time all 3 of them will be race swapped. Because why not? I mean, they've made Snape into a black dude, and Snape grew up poor. Ron grows up poor with a lot of kids, although he does have a dad around, so I guess they can't make him black. They got to make him something else. But another bastion of just how Hollywood just can't take things seriously. When they say they want to do something faithful, they just can't stick to it because they have their agenda that they have to put out there. They have to include everyone, even when it is not pertinent to the story. This is what they do. And this is why they lose viewers and subscribers and all kinds of other things. We just call it out like we see it. Am I happy for this? I was excited when they first announced that they were going to do, oh, yeah, we're going to do a whole bunch of seasons in about 10 years. We're going to actually bring in the stuff from the books. It's going to be way faithful. And then they did this. No, I won't be watching. However, I have become quite the sailor over the last year or two. So we'll see you on the other side. We'll probably still talk about it. If not for any other reason than to laugh and make a couple more racist jokes, because those are always funny. This is Malty from Mouth of Malty. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye. Also, bye, Hood.